On how Pro Guides has affected my gameplay in general, how Pro Guides has affected my gameplay altogether, you know. Now this is the beginning. This is without Pro Guides, without all of the tips they've gave me, things that I would have never ever found out playing on my own, and things that it would have taken me decades to find out about this game, and I was just, these are ranked matches though, so it's not like I'm a total noob, because ranked matches are really hard to play, and it's a lot of people who don't really know what they're doing in the ranked matches too, also in the bronze. So it's just really hard to get out of and climb your way to the top. They call it low elo, whatever the fuck that means, but I don't like to use those words because, everybody doesn't know what that shit means. But, Lucian was my go-to guy, and he just went mad in the regular games. So I thought I could take him into the ranked games, and I got my ass whooped. So I went over to Silver. I looked up YouTube's top 10, you know, people to play with that are doing really good. So the only one that I had was Silver that you get from buying people. So I bought Silver, and she wasn't the greatest, but if you know how to use her right, you can get a few wins in there. So, I started doing better than this shit. This is like a long line of losses with one fucking win. So when I got Silver, I started doing better, but there it is. My loss streak, And this loss streak was huge, dude. It's like one in there, I gave up and I went to Warwick. I said, "What? Well, maybe Warwick will do something," and I got nothing, you know. So I went over to the guides. I went over to the guides, and this is about the time that I went into the guides. I'm trying to look and see how the I don't really remember. Oh yeah, I have the dates, so I know when I did it, when I got it. I got I got pro guides around this time. Around it was around the 10th. It was around the first actually. So things weren't looking too good, because I was still learning the ropes, and learning the little secret things here and there, and this loss streak went on for a while, but by 11:11 I had started to pick up my game, and there it is. This is what Pro Guys has done for me. Now I'm winning. Now I'm getting in there, and they say most of the characters have a 50% win rate. You know, around the 50% win rate. I would look and I would see 48%. On the weakest characters, I would see like 48%. So I don't know who has a 30% win rate. But for the most of the characters have a 50% win rate. So I'm getting. I'm doing what I can do. The best I can do. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. This was my worst match, and I still managed to win. I got no kills. 6 deaths, and only 3 assists. You know, I was dead in the mid lane, but somehow I still managed to win, dude. So Pro Guys is doing their thing. You know, they are that deal. It's worth it's worth the free trial. I'll tell you that much because that's all I'm using right now is the free trial. So next month, I will continue my subscription and you know, try to ride it out, you know. And it says it takes about 9 months, you know, and it says no guarantee that you're gonna be the best player on the planet, but I have stepped my game up. I can proudly say just from the free trial itself, I have stepped my game up. And there's enough on that free trial for you to record all of the videos so that you can have them on storage file for you to study and everything, you know, so you can get through the missions. And that's just, you know, that's it, you know. I I I want to say more, you know, but as you can see, I got it on the I got it on the 10th of this month, and by the 11th of this month, I had stepped my game up. You know, I had stepped my game up by at least by the 12th. I'm not gonna say the 11th because I did a shit show on the 11th. But you know, there's just things I'm learning. You know, like I don't even know if I should give out the tip. You know, because I paid a lot of money, and this is a tip that will be that you can. Well, you know, I don't want to say too much because they'll nerf that shit, dude. They will nerf it. You know, but what I can say is I've learned when to attack and when not to attack, you know. I guess I'm gonna say it, you know. No, I'm not gonna say it, dude, because it's really a game breaker. It's really a game breaker, you know. And if people start doing that shit on me, I will be fucked. I will be completely fucked. They're already doing it anyway and kicking my ass. You just don't want to run in and attack at the wrong time. That's all. You know, there's a time to attack and there's a time not to attack. And pro guys will teach you that time. And you can play day in, day out and fucking learn on your own. But, you know, it'll be a long fucking time before you pick it up. I mean, you can join a league and talk with people and jump into the community, but how many people are gonna get to know motherfuckers like that? So I'm done with that video, with this video.